Hey guys, how's it going? This is Roman from Green Tails. Good tip. You can actually hide your menu on Loom when you record videos if you go to settings. I didn't know that, just learned it. But this is my update on the project right now for Green Tails. So it's been a lot of work this week. I spent a lot of credits from my Lovable account to basically iron out the onboarding process and also build the landing page from the new design slash branding that I did. So it's still work in progress, but I just sharing with you what I have so far. So this is the landing page that I kind of went through a couple of phases of redesign. Couple of things I did was introducing this glasomorphic effect that's pretty popular right now instead of just plain white. So like when you scroll down or up, the menu's fixed, and also like it's kind of blurred in the back. So most of this content is actually live content. All I need to do is just go back and restyle and clean up some of this stuff. But that's fine. That's probably going to be done later. But my main focus was basically ironing out the onboarding and signing up process. So this is kind of what I'm going to share. So I connected Google authentication to my web app through the Google Cloud. So that's working, and also allowing users to sign up with their email password. All right, so let's get through it real quick. Again, I'm trying to keep it basic. Right now, I'm just using Lovable prompting and Supabase for the data and saving all the content, and Google Authentication app. So those three is what I have so far. And I'll talk about the Google Gemini later at the end. All right, so I can sign up basically for account if I go at the top right, sign up for free. So the process here is this is like an onboarding landing page. Basically, I try to make it kind of fun with illustration type and just like imagery. So showing the whole idea of organic and clean and earth friendly products, and also how pets are also part of that nature. So naturally, we want to make sure that we take care of our pets and we take care of our earth. So that's the message that I'm trying to go for. So basically, in this onboarding process, the first option you have in before you use authentication, any kind of sign up form, is identify yourself as a user. So I'm just gonna, for the time's sake, I'm gonna go through the pet owner experience. So I'm gonna say I'm a pet parent. Let's get started. Yay. All right, so it gives me options. I can sign up with a Google email, or I'm just gonna enter my own email. So I'm just gonna use test email because I can't do it with Google Authentication just for 1152, let's say, for the purposes that once you sign up with the Google email, you can't change it for testing. So one of the tips is when you enter your email, you can actually use your regular Gmail account. You can just say plus and whatever. So for example, I use my email plus just numbers at gmail.com. So that works well. Actually works. That's your email. So anyone can send actual email to the address. So, okay, I'm gonna enter password. It has a strength indicator just to show you if it's good password or not. There are certain parameters you can set up. Okay, submit. So what it's gonna do is, in this onboarding process, I was trying to figure out if I can keep it simple. Basically, we want to find out what type of user you are, what you're interested in. So because I'm a pet owner, my main goal would be learn what products are available for my pets. And because, we want to offer products for dogs and cats, that's the focus. for this onboarding is basically learning more about you as a pet owner. So in this step, there's 3 steps. So we're excited to get to know you more and you for your friend. So what kind of pet do you have? So let's say I have dog. Let's call her Mimi. How old are they? So there's certain questions you have to answer. Size category, I'll say small. Breed. So the breed menu is also a lot of breeds here. If you don't know, that's one of the options. So here I'm going to add pet. So I added Mimi as an icon for a dog. I'm going to add another one, or I can say that's everyone. I'm just going to get another one just to show you guys what the experience is like if you have more than one pet. So let's say I'm going to add cat Twix. Let's say she's a kitten. She's small. And then there's also a drop down custom for the cats. So let's say she's Bengal. Okay. I can remove them. I can say that's everyone. So I'm just going to say it's everyone. All right. It's going to take me to step 2. So step 2 is basically learning more about the needs of your pet. So the whole idea here is you can go through your pets and you can identify if they have any strong preferences. So it could be maybe what preferences for protein they have, just kind of building a profile from that. So first question is activity level. So let's say it's high energy, and we learn about Mimi. So Mimi's name is here twice. One is also indicating which pet is selected, and also the name. So hopefully that repetition makes it clear for you as a pet owner who you're working with her needs. So let's say she has beef allergy and dairy free. Special health considerations. So let's say she's high energy. Food preferences. So let's say she likes lamb and beef. And food type, she likes all types. All right, next Twix. All right, the same flow. So for Twix, she's a cat, let's say high energy, and she's young. Let's say she doesn't like eggs. No special needs. And then let's say no preference. And then we'll also say she likes wet canned. Next step. Okay. So this is the final step, and hopefully it's not a long process, and this is something now I would have to test with users, find out if it's too many questions or not. But idea here is last step is basically learning for you as a personal pet owner what's important to you. And Bill is important to you, what ethical practices, any certifications, your budget. So basically just fairly basic questions, but you could get as specific as you want. So let's just pick something. Care about those things, shopping habits, search for bulk buying. All right, and my budget, let's say it's $100. I'm rich, not really, but and then my zip code 50322. Okay, and then and I have to pick sustainability priorities. 3 required. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna say complete onboarding. So that will save all that data to the Supabase, and this is the main core and idea of this whole pet directory is basically tailored to you suggestions that are based on your philosophy and what's important to you and your values and your pets. So combining that and using the AI to basically analyze that information and give you the best suggestions based on the products that we find. And most of the products that we find are going to be handpicked and researched. And most of the brands I want to make sure that a part of this project are also real brands and hopefully local, and they don't greenwash their products. So this is example of the welcome message. Also, when you sign up, you'll get assigned some fun pet nicknames. So in this example, your nickname is Sir Megalot, and then just a welcome message and kind of guiding you through what your options are. But basically idea here, we have Mimi and Twix, and they get their own custom tailored product suggestions. The AI agent, when you click on Explain Smart Pick, will also explain why this product is a good fit and give all the reasons. If you put in zip code, it'll also show you local businesses that have some kind of a tag, or maybe in description of their business they use things like sustainability or anything that matches your criteria. So that's the whole idea. And then you'll have ability to also favorite any products, and then we'll build your catalog for like the favorite products. And there's a lot more feature coming in. One last thing I just want to share from the landing page perspective. I went through a lot of kind of restyling or branding, so it's going to be a combination of kind of fun typography and contrasting colors, as far as even though the name green is in the name, I'm actually not using a lot of green, more leaning towards the purple, just to contrast that whole idea. And this is something I wanted to show as one of the big sections here, make it more approachable and fun, and type of audience that's going to be using it. I expect them to be leaning towards more organic and fun illustrations that involve like flowers and earth. But that's my idea. A lot more work to do on the main landing page and dashboard. But thanks for your attention, and please review my questions and things I need to help with for the next week. And thank you.